Kyle Ferris here, Cedar Ridge Range, Ferris Firearms. Alpha Foxtrot's been nice enough to send us over some firearms for review. This is the 10mm 5-inch version. Looks pretty good, shoots okay. I have not given it an accuracy test yet. Let's see how it does. Just your basic load, 180 grain, flat point Federal. Trigger pull's about what you'd expect on a factory gun. 4.5, 5 pounds, not all that great. Like I said, factory trigger. I can't see the target really from here. Let's go see what it looks like. And we can see that's the group. I was aiming roughly right here. Don't know what that guy's about. That's not all that great either. That's just one group of ammo, you know, out of many choices. At 25 yards though, again, excluding that one, it's not too horrible, but not great. Can't say that's the gun's fault. Again, it's back to the ammo. Second try with HPR ammo. It's also 180 grains, full metal jacket. So HPR ammo, put it in roughly the same spot. The Federal stuff, we can go back and look. That was a big outlier with the Federal. And I want to say that that's Federal. And then that's your HPR. Again, still not that great. So that gun has really nice lockup, but I think the bull barrel kind of hurts it on the accuracy part. I know people disagree with that, that's fine. And I haven't really looked at the gun, so that may not be the issue at all. And again, a pistol is just like a rifle that you need to find the ammo it likes to shoot it really good. Gonna shoot the 10mm from Alpha Foxtrot on the closed plate rack here. See how I do. Gonna try to shoot it quickly, but make hits. So, not too bad. I think I scared the last one. Not a great shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you can tell it's a 10mm, slows you down, it has more recoil, but it does a whole hell of a lot more when it gets to the target. It's a very nice gun. The finish is very nice. It's got that kind of mirror finish. Like I said, I'm not sure how it's going to do in direct sunlight and such. I'm sure it'll do okay though. It's very hard coating though. And it's a 1911, so you can change out all the standard parts that you want to. You can make the trigger better, things like that. I like it. You also get a nice set of night sights with this gun that I forgot to mention up until now. If you're looking for a factory 1911, it's a good starting point, and it's a good ending point too if you didn't want to even do any upgrades. Okay, so the Alpha Foxtrot 10mm here, 1911, single stack. Just observations looking at it, it has a red dot cut for the 507 footprint, so it's one of the smaller ones. They do give you iron sights that are also night sights. Nice. The other thing we can see is that this gun has a threaded barrel, which on a 10mm, just because of the speed of the 10mm, kind of a hard round to suppress, but it's better than having nothing there, so it's nice if they at least give you the option. It would have been nice though if they had threaded this in the .578 instead of the traditional 40 cal one. So if you have pistons, now you gotta go buy another piston if you don't have that one in between the 9 and the 45. And this gun is also a bull barrel gun in that it has no bushing. Let's take it apart. Also has the ambidextrous safeties, and you have the beaver tail front checkering here. G10 style grips, all stuff that's kind of, can't say it's common, but is more common than it used to be on guns. Oh, finally. The slide and fit to the frame are pretty good. Now, this is a 10 millimeter, so if you shoot it a lot, it's going to lose that tightness. It's just the way the gun is, and that cartridge has a lot more recoil than a 10. But this is pretty tight right now. The barrel fitment, I just took the link out. You can see how it's loose here. Link would put it back into place. Let me go ahead and just do that. I'll show how the barrel locks up. So you have a little bit of movement, and you get a little bit of movement up here at the front, which is why I'm not a big fan of the bull barrel guns, is because you have a bushing in here, keeps everything nice and super tight, especially on a custom built gun. Another thing I forgot to mention is they don't give you the traditional serrations here on the slide. They give you something a little bit different. It looks different. It gives you a nice, good grab on it. Makes it stand out a little bit on the range. Take it apart. It's got that recoil deal where you, somewhere around here. Well, it's a 2-piece guide rod that comes with this. So unscrew that. That comes out. There's your reverse plug. And we've got the barrel out. Standard fare for the most part on 10 millimeters at least. It has the ramped barrel, which to me is kind of necessary. At least on a 10 millimeter. I like it on all the guns really. It's just kind of a modern upgrade for the 1911. You can see from where we shot it that it feeds pretty much in the same spot. By the way, I didn't clean this gun or anything. It has a little bit of oil on the rails from the factory. It didn't give any problems that I know of in shooting it before the video. We'll put a few more rounds in it after the video. Point being is that it's worked well with whatever we put through it so far. Haven't tried it with hollow points that I can remember. Look at the frame. Nothing too special on it. Again, it's just your basic 1911, but it's done pretty well, and you get kind of the extra features that you would want in a 1911. Overall, it's a good gun. I would definitely give it a look for the price, which is MSRP'd at about $1,400 to $1,300 depending on your options. And their 1911s pretty much all look the same with their finish. I think that's kind of their custom deal, is this, they call it a DLC finish. So you get to choose from 9mm, 45, 10mm. Again, 19 millimeters, they kind of tend to be the same. They can only screw them up, I think. They didn't do that here. I think they built a good gun. So give them a look, Alpha Foxtrot.